See? Such feats are easy when you learn to focus their energies through the light of Selune.
He's some sort of circus performer. He's clearly either teaching magic or showing them the faith, the ways of the faith. I bet you can't do that while juggling an axe, a super, and a hedgehog. What exactly are you doing here?
Thank you for asking. My name is Rasaad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity.
Oh, he was juggling.
May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
If you're just asking for money, here's a gold. Please do.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded during the time of...
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher? Come on, take a poke at me, I dares you.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few...
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of hard man, but you're just a coward, right?
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove his martial superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
Yeah, save it for temple school, boy. If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
Good for you, Rasaad. I admire a man who stands up for his principles even in the face of ignorance.
I thank you. It is not always easy. In truth, I enjoy a good fight if it is to improve my skills or to defend a just cause. Fighting that man would have enlightened no one.
Is he a companion?
You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul monks?
Tell me why you worship Selune.
Of the inheritors of Amonito's power, Selune is the most ardent foe of spiritual darkness. After all, she is the bright opposite of Shah, the mistress of the night. The Moon Maiden's reflected radiance inspires us to shine our inner light upon those in need. In the face of lies, we offer truth. In the face of hatred, we offer compassion.
That sounds like a good philosophy.
What more would you like to know?
What's the Order of the Sun Soul?
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded in the days of ancient Netheril. Then it was called the Brotherhood of the Sun, and its members dedicated themselves to the sun god Amonito. With the fall of Netheril, Amonito vanished. Some believe his power now resides in other gods. Different factions of my order turn to them, most to Lathander, some to Selune, and a very few to Sunu. My sect of the order reveres Selune, the Moon Maiden. What more would you like to know?
Phew. If I want him to join me, I can't get rid of any of the other ones. Jaira and Khalid are our main story guys. I just got a quest from Nira. I could get rid of Kaiven, but I like having an archer. Only one now. And Imran is my childhood friend, so I will ask him, just to learn if he wants to.
I have had trouble making ends meet since coming to Nashkel. If doing so gives me the chance to help others find their inner light, I will be glad to join you.
Welcome, my fellow Kalashite. Perhaps together we shall prevail in this benighted land. And I have to remove one. Can I remove Nira for the time being? Does that destroy a quest or not? Who is the one I would most likely get rid of? Nira is too powerful. Jaira is too powerful. Khalid is too powerful. Not Iman, so Kaivan is the only one to remove here. Done. It's a good time for us to go our separate ways. Perhaps we shall meet again. Nice of him to put it that way. So, Journal. I met a Sun Soul monk named Rasaad. At first I might have mistaken him for a performer from the nearby circus, but he explained that he is devoted to the goddess Selûne, the Moon Maiden. He and his brother Gamas grew up on the streets of Candlekeep until the monks took them in. An air of calm sadness surrounds Rasaad, thus his martial arts skills may come in handy during my journeys. I invited him to join me. So you can directly level up. He has 8,000 experience and he needs 1,500. When asked about his past, Rasaad speaks thoroughly about losing his brother Gamas to the shadow thieves of Ethkatla. Both Rasaad and Gamas grew up in the monastery of the moon in Kalimshan after a soul monk rescued them from the streets of Candlekeep. There the young boys had barely eked out a living as pickpockets after their father died in the arena Ephraim, where he had been consigned for his debts. Despite the tragedy of his upbringing, Rasaad seems to have found peace in his order's teachings and their worship of Selûne, the Moon Maiden. Lawful good. Oh, lawful good can be a problem. Okay. Sun monks were once worshippers of Monitor in the time of Nether, but today their worship is divided between Letheneth, Selûne and Su. Sun monks adhere strictly to the law, using their martial arts and magical abilities to drive out darkness and corruption wherever they find it. I cast Sun Soul Ray once per day. The Sun Soul monk projects a blast of light from his open palm, 1d8 per caster level to a single target. Undead creatures take an additional 6 points. Wow. Flaming fists. Wow. Okay, he seems mighty. Moonlight Walkers -2? What's Moonlight Walkers? Is it his weapons? You can use a katana or a scimitar. Okay. I have no idea what Moonlight Walkers means. Let's look at his inventory. He has Moonlight Walkers, which give him armor class +2. Ah, okay. Yeah, I misread what that said. Does he have a special martial arts skills? Does that work? No. Okay. Let's see. Level up. You can't get another... Oh. You can't get another thing in katana. You get proficiency in single weapon style then. 30 skill points. Which will be spent evenly between these stealth skills. Done. He's now at level 4 and has 32 hit points. Okay. Has base Thaco of 17 and 3.5 attacks per round. And has the Sun Soul Ray. He seems hugely overpowered. But I like my Kyvant. It is good that you have returned, for there's much important work left to be done. I would tend to agree, perhaps you should rejoin and continue our way. Work that shall have to wait. I'm afraid I do not wish to have you back just yet. That is your decision to make, but I won't wait in eternity. So the problem is, do I want Kyvan or do I want Rasaad? That sounds like strangely, extremely powerful. The problem is that he's lawful good. That can cause huge problems. Lawful characters are really mad. Okay, we take Rasaad with us for a bit. Let's go into the inn. Don't pile up at the door like that. Go in.
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
It's another Nira. Just fancy my luck seeing you stroll in here bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description, but who am I to argue? Easy coins in the purse. May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I would first know my attacker. Why are you doing this? Who I am is unimportant, though my name is Nira. What I am is a hunter of bounties, and on your head is a lovely little sum. Does this satisfy your request? I thought it wouldn't. No matter. Yeah, let's kill her. And you? I want to see the Sun Soul Ray. Oh, that's the right Nira. 12 fire damage. Okay, it didn't roll very good. And I should buff myself. And she should debuff him. You should use your Sheliale. And use it. I should attack. You should also attack. I was petrified. I think I'm petrified. Oh, I can only use 4 of them now. What's that, Khalid? Is Khalid on her side? Oh. Okay. Good to know. Quick load. Go in. And focus fire her with magic.
But I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Okay, focus fire her with magic. First attack with all of you. You, I want you to do the Sun Soul Ray. You cannot do anything, you cannot do... What can you do? That snares? No, doesn't work. I want you to do some, I think, blinding is what she does now. This one, and buff yourself. You can now attack. We'll take another buff. You will debuff her again. And you will start attacking. You can attack her. What did I hear there? Okay. Can I still... I can still do everyone. Okay. Spell failed casting... casting failure. She did have casting failure because she did take double damage. Double magic damage at the same time. So she... There's another magic missile, while Joe has to go in now. Who did take damage? Mira, okay. And we killed her. That's great. That was very close, because the first time she was very powerful. Let's see. And we get... Splint Mage, she was a sorceress. Take the letter and read it. Bounty notice. Spirit knows to all of those of evil intent. Is Gorion. has been extended to all appropriate grids. 680 coins. Okay, and she got a club for Jaheira. It was Jaheira who used clubs, wasn't it? A magic helmet. Medium shield, which we don't really need. Flint mail, which we also don't really need. What does she wear? She does wear chainmail. Okay, let's see. Flint mail is better. Armor class 4. That's armor class 5. Okay, that's better. Don't I have identify? Ah, I couldn't rest until now. Okay. Do I have something else on the ground? It's just a medium shield. Oh! It did auto identify. Helm of Infravision, the Eyes of Truth. Being a scavenger of a sort, Babette Maelstrom had this helm created to aid her in her dungeon excursions. She would later attribute her gathered wealth solely to its power, though likely it was much as her keen eyes as anything. Infravision. And protects against crits. She has a normal helmet, which only protects against crits. We take that. Oh, and it's already too heavy. Those are plus arrows of fire +2. Okay, they are great. You take that too because I'll sell it here. We have an innkeeper. And Joe can inspect the rest of the place. The bounty notice was just copied here, yeah? Yeah. Any chest that's open is supposed to be mine, so I can always check the boxes if they are open. Sometimes they're named characters in like the back rooms, so that's why I'm checking here. They only got locked stuff. Good to know. So I can speak to Inky.
Never had rats. No sorry.
You should do yourself a favor and stay indoors tonight. I've heard all sorts of weird things happening at night. What can you give me today? I'm here for rumors. So I'm going to buy the blood wine. And the stout ale. And that. And the shadow dark ale. And the bitter black ale. I'm drunk now. And the blood wine. If the mine production slows anymore, we will all be in a poor house. I ain't gonna serve you another drop, you can barely stand as it is. Best you sleep it off before you go out looking for trouble. So let's look. I'm intoxicated. It doesn't say what it does. Okay. I'm gonna take... He doesn't have a royal room. Okay, then I'm taking the noble room. Rent. Done. We rested and replenished our spells. And I didn't uncheck the identify. Oh my god, did I just do that? Before... Okay, I already identified the arrows. Okay. You have your spells, all of you have your spells back, okay. Okay, I didn't know that I could hide that. Okay. That was a bit scary when it went away. Like that. Ivan is standing here if I ever want him again. But I don't really know how much damage is Rasaad doing. He is like the He does 1d8 damage with his fist. I do 1d6 plus 1. He does 1d8 plus 1 damage. He does more damage than I do. He does exactly the same damage range as the whistling sword. The long sword is better. Nearest stuff is worse. The club is good, but she has not W, it's P. Let's read it again. 2d4. It's 2d4. So that's better than... Is it better than what she has? She does 3 to 8 and she has a magical club. I don't know if the proficiencies work. If they work, it will be 4 to 10. So, okay, it's still better. But his fists are good enough. I don't need to like special here. In that temple I was able to sell my stuff, so I should do that again. This is to find a resting place of Ras. Everyone dies, it's how you live that matters. Okay, we have to read all the tombstones. I want to get rid of all the stuff in my inventory, please. Oh, can't. Can't get rid of it here. I have nothing special left. Okay, let's go out then.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
And I assume he doesn't sell arrows. Reports of my death had been greatly underestimated, James. Here lies Rick, who was always a few links shy of a Shane. Ross, the long-haired hippie agitator, dead, but he was so young and beautiful. Dave F. slain by 13 gibberlings, 4 kobolds, 6 ogres and 2 direwolves. Ne invoces expellera non posses. Do not call up that you cannot put down. You don't pull the whole instance. Here, a bard of swords with skill and rhyme and reason made the words come clear. He gladly wrote for all to hear, and therein lies the rub, my friends. He set his starts too far from ends, so less is more or go unread. A lesson learned, too bad I'm dead. That are either backers or they are the development team. Which is great, I love that. Adois Enclave is way to the east. Way to the east. Okay. Good to know. We wanted to travel to Sea Watcher next, but I want to sell my stuff, so I'm selling them in Baragost. At the smith. Because I'm over encumbered now. Oh, what was the place where I could sell all my other stuff? Let's see. Something like this I can buy now all the time. Others. Okay, those are throwing axes. Chainmail. Medium shields. Oh, it was the guy down there that specializing in selling bandit scalps. Okay, good to know. Not the helmet, sell it. Not used by monk. Okay. Good, can I like open my gem bag to sell stuff like a diamond? I have so much stuff inside. I don't want to sell the gems as they might be something else than just this, so I'm going to one of the inns here. I'm pretty sure one of the inns bought stuff. I'm pretty sure all of the bins here bought stuff. A list of services. Only rumors. Nope. That's not what I'm here for. Who can I sell my stuff to? Oh, like I could have sold that at the priest's place. Okay. Go back to there.
You appear troubled. Does a shadow lie upon your soul?
I want to know more about you. How did you become a Sun Soul monk?
It seems so long ago that I first joined the Order. Thinking of those days revives fond memories, even as it reminds me of those precious things I have lost. My mother gave up her own life to give life to me. Without her help, my father struggled to raise me and my older brother Gamaz. Life in Calamport is hard for those not born to wealth and privilege. When he could no longer pay his rising debts, my father was condemned to the Arena Efretum, where he fought and died for the entertainment of the people. His death left Gamaz and me to scratch out a life upon the streets. We helped each other as best we could, begging, serving, and yes, sometimes stealing. One day, Gamaz was caught with his hand upon the purse of a Sun Soul monk. Rather than punish us, the monk brought us to the monastery, where we were bathed, fed, and clothed as initiates. From that day forward, we learned the mysteries of Selune and trained our bodies, minds, and spirits to spread her light to others.
You were lucky. Many are not so forgiving of pickpockets.
Indeed. By showing us mercy, the monks of the Order elevated Gamaz and me from what might otherwise have become a desperate existence. I shall never forget the light they shone upon us. How may I enlighten you?
Why did you come to Neshka?
Well, divided by distance and allegiance to 3 different gods, the various sects of the Order of the Sun Soul cooperate across Faerun. When the sect in Athkatla ceased responding to messages, my masters in Calamport sent 10 monks to investigate. Gamaz and I were among those chosen to set sail for Arm. We found the monastery abandoned. The nearby residents we questioned about the mystery changed the subject or fled. For weeks, we continued to investigate. At last, through stealth, subterfuge, and patience, we began to overhear rumors that agents of Shah, the mistress of the night, had murdered all the Sun Soul monks in Athkatla. The local residents feared Shah too much to speak with us. But again and again, we overheard one name uttered in fearful whispers. Alogoth.
Who is Alogoth?
Who he is, what he did to the monks in Athkatla, or where he has gone, I cannot say. The trail is lost, unless I stumble across the name Alogoth again one day. How may I enlighten you?
That is enough reminiscing for now. We'll talk again later. Okay, so my quest for him will be to kill Alogoth. Okay, this is another caravan. Okay, the girl just abandoned the guy when I found him. So, okay.
My training did not prepare me for such extended activity.
Didn't you say your physical activity is what you do? You did say that, didn't you?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
I want to rest. They specifically asked me to rest.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
Okay, they definitely want to rest, so I think that's like a story rest. Nope, just red wolves. Oh, and the monk gets 3.5 attacks per turn, so he does even more damage. That's so great. What the fuck? Like in the last second. And she was still bleeding. Okay. But we got a level up for Imoen. Level her up. Give her, as she's using short sword now, give her a point. Oh, I cannot give her another point. Oh, I don't have a point. Got it. More to skills. Okay. I want to find traps and detect illusions. So detect illusions to 50. And find traps to 60. And which level is he now? 5. I'm level 4. Level 3. Yeah, of course. Also level 3. Level 4. Level 5. Level 4. Okay. We are widely different in experience. Okay, no special resting thing. Good. Next up we're going for the Sea Watcher. We could attack the 3 black bears for 650 experience each. We have an archer. Wait a moment. Get it.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here.
You wanna go out again? You wanna go out again? Just kill it? Okay. Yeah. Only 175 experience. Not worth it. Okay.
No!
Another 175 experience. Okay, now I'm getting that I shouldn't do that. You up. Rest. Did work. Still have to heal 1. I'm using my spell for that. You up. And go to the Sea Watcher.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
We've been waylaid. By a Dreadwolf? Only 1? Or more? Let's see. Just kill the damn thing before he kills Nira. Oh, he doesn't even try to attack. He gets interrupted all the time, it seems. We got 650 experience. Let's see. Is there another one that waylays us? Okay. On to the Sea Watcher. Okay. So, see you next time when we explore what the Sea Watcher is and why it is marked on the map so clearly. See you then.